Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Gemini weekly money and career reading from March 24th to the 30th, 2025. Geminis, welcome, welcome. And let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Gemini's weekly money and career, March 24th to the 30th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of March. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. I'm going to pull one oracle card from the Mademoiselle Lenormand deck. That one just slipped out. See what the root of the matter is, what we need to know for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career, March 24th to the 30th, 2025. You have the support of loved ones, the support of family. This is exciting. This is a joy for you because they have your back and they're there for you. Okay, what is this all about? I think that this is more support than celebration, and it really, really makes you happy that you have the support of your family or the support of your tribe, of the people around you, or your friends, or even your co-workers. If this is something in your job, yes, it's something that's moving forward, that's faded, that now it's finally moving forward, it's finally happening with this Wheel of Fortune. You have been hanging on, really, really needing to be in control, Gemini, needing to hang on to those pentacles, a bit of possessiveness there, knowing that, I feel like you really wanted this to remain the same, or you wanted to hang on to the same job or hang on to the same energy. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell us that this is shifting. It's moving. Whether you want it or not, there's change here. So you can hang on as much as you want. You can be possessive as much as you want and wanting to be in control as much as you want of the situation, of the job, the deal, the business, the decision. It doesn't matter. It's going to shift. It's going to change, but it's changing for the good. And again, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's not only accepting the change, accepting that you're in a state of flux and a state of change and things are evolving. They're moving you in the right direction. So even if you are a little uncomfortable or you want to remain in the same space or you're more comfortable that way, I feel like no matter what, this is fated. It has to happen. It has to change. And open your heart. Be open to opportunities because yes, things are shifting. It doesn't matter if you want it or not, things are going to shift and things are going to change. It's not in your hands. So stay open to new opportunities. Stay open to new ways. Open your heart. Allow yourself to step in out of your comfort zone. Again, even if it's unfamiliar, even if it's uncomfortable, it's allowing you to shift in the right direction and to connect with positive energies. So stay optimistic. Put optimism out there. See the bright side. See the good things. See what is moving forward that is going to move forward in something really, really positive. The change is positive, even if you don't feel it right away because you have the Ten of Swords. So you feel depleted. You feel treason. You feel stabbed in the back. You feel like this is something that's ending, that was difficult. But you worked really hard and you're very good at what you're doing. So for me, it's something that's moving in the right direction. You might not see it right away because you feel defeated. But you're still working hard. You have the support of your family or the support of your team. or your manager or your coworkers, the support of your friends. We will pull more cards on the bouquet, but I feel like, yeah, you've been stagnating for a while. It has been difficult. Maybe it's time to understand that it has to move. And like I always say, movement is change. Change can come even if we feel uncomfortable and we feel it's not the right timing and it's not what we want and we don't want change. Sometimes we have to be pushed into something new. You've worked really hard, yet you felt stuck, or you felt things were not really progressing forward, or there was nowhere to go, nowhere to progress, nowhere to develop. But I do feel a sense of, I thought this was going to happen, or I thought I was going to get a promotion, or I thought I was going to fall between the lines, not between the lines. Like it wasn't going to happen to me, or the change was not for me right away. But it has been stagnant for a while, and you've been really patient, but it was patient going nowhere. And I think it's the moment between the Hangman, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, to understand that this is not going to go anywhere, or the change, if you want to hang on to the current situation or the past situation, whether it's a job, a dynamic in your company, this is a moment where you realize that, okay, you waited, and you did wait patiently, but now's the time to do it a different way, or to see it from a different angle. Take a step back. Take a step back. You will see that things will go differently. And as you take a step back and you understand that this is meant to happen, that forces outside of your control are deciding for you. It's unexpected, but I think that at the same time, it's pushing towards unexpected opportunities and good opportunities and positive energy. So it's a good time to be open to this change, and a good time to be open to new possibilities. So if things are in a state of flux in your job, in your business, in your day-to-day work, and things are going nowhere, and yet things are very complicated, I feel like this is the right moment to be open to other possibilities and other opportunities. And that's going to put you in the right direction. No matter what, the change is inevitable, and change, it's fated, and no matter what, it's going to happen. But I think this is your lucky break to now push forward and understand that it's not in your control, but it's the moment where it's important to embrace something new. And I know that it's easy to say, right? And I know that it's easy to say surrender and look at it from a different point of view, but when things are at a state of change, decisions are made outside of our control, there's not much we can do but surrender to the new opportunities and allow ourselves to move forward, and to understand that change is going to bring something new and something different. And if you look at it from that perspective, then you can let go of those attachments. Maybe you've had the same job. Maybe you've had the same contract, the same coworkers, the same team for a very long time. And it's hard to let go of those attachments, right? And it's hard to let go of the old because it's always been that way. But I feel like here, this change is going to allow you or open you to a different world of possibilities in your jobs. Jobs, more than one. I don't know why I said that. So maybe you have more than one job. Maybe you're independent, maybe you're freelance, or maybe you've done multiple jobs, or maybe you have multiple jobs within one company. That is possible. And these opportunities are going to come in because of the change. Okay. But yes, it's been at stagnation. You've had to rethink your whole path. You've had to rethink your journey, your job. Who am I? What do I want? Why this is not working for me? This is going nowhere. Yet I've worked really hard. I'm very specialized in what I do. I'm very meticulous in what I do. But this is a moment where I have to reflect upon my personal journey. And we have the Three of Wands. See, ships are coming in. But ships are coming in because you're changing and reflecting, and you understand that it's not going to work for you, and you have to go search other ways, other places, other jobs, or just understand with the Hermit that you're the one that has to change as well. In other words, if the decision, let's say, for example, you're in a job and you've been in a job for 10 years or 20 years or 30 years, doesn't matter. And things are changing, and management is changing, and decisions are made all over the place, and you feel you're hanging on because you're still there, yet you know it's not going to last very long, or you know maybe that you might be betrayed, or because I don't even think, well, we have the Ten of Swords for the end of something, or at least understanding that you don't want to be backstabbed like that anymore. So it's almost like you're hanging on to something that's really not comfortable, that's really not there for you anymore. So whether it's a manager that's not there for you, or a team, or people that are, backstabbing all over the place, that's a possibility as well. But you're really hanging on and waiting for an answer, waiting for a decision, waiting for things to change, waiting for things to evolve and decisions to be made to push forward and get back to normal or evolve in this company. And I really don't think that it's something that is going to remain. I think you're going to shift and move into a different type of job. And you're moving, you have the Three of Wands, which tells me that there's your new ships coming in, new opportunity coming in. You're going to be working in a broader perspective. You're opening your world, you're opening your horizons, and you are going to be working in a different, you're starting something new. You're starting something new. Huge reflection, personal reflection. This has put you inward in introspection to really rethink your choices, your decisions, who you are in your job, what you want to do, and why this has been so stagnant and really not going anywhere. And it is complicated when we've been in a place for a long time. A lot of ego fights. Everybody wants power. Everybody wants to be right. But here there's this sudden shift. Look, you have the Eight of Wands under the Eight of Swords. I love that. Going nowhere, feeling stuck, feeling there's no way out or there's no progress possible, and then sudden action forward. And I think this action, yes, the decision comes from the company or from the administration, and it's out of your control. And so you're waiting. I think you're in a long period of waiting, hanging on. But once you realize this is not going to serve you or not going to take you anywhere, or it might be the end of a job even, you realize that it's time for you to reassess or to assess your career path, what you've done up to now, and how you're going to make decisions forward. And here, that's when it comes in. Yes, there's a lot of ego there. And yes, there's a lot of pride in what you do, pride in your profession. It feels like it's something very meticulous, that's something that you've been working on for a very long time. You've progressed in it. You've specialized in it. It's almost like medical or something in chemistry, or something that requires, I'm seeing someone in a lab. So it requires something, in a lab, research. Maybe you're a researcher, maybe you're a chemist, maybe you're a pharmacist, maybe you're a medical researcher or a researcher in any type of field that needs a lab. I feel like this is something you've worked on for a very long time. And I feel like now you feel stabbed in the back, yet you know that it's also a moment for you to understand, to reassess what you want. Sometimes we have to go both ways. We have to go with the change and we have to go with the flux. We don't have much of a choice, but it also pushes us at the same time pushes us into introspection, like solitude, to find clarity, to figure out that inner truth, or to figure out what we're made of, what this is all about, and how we don't want to overreact, or we don't want to be dramatic. We want to make the right choices for ourselves. And it's finding, right, we don't want to react. So we want to find the truth before we react, or we want to find peace through reflection. We don't want to make rash decisions. We don't want to charge forward and bulldoze and be mad and be, be mad at people and lash out. It's not going to make a difference, because right now it's about you reflecting on yourself and organizing your career and organizing your decisions to move forward in your job or move forward in your professional decision, career decision. Wow. Okay, well, let's see what this, you have your family on your side. You have your support system. You have your support group. They pay attention to you. They have your back. You are their pride and joy, and they're there for you. They're really there for you in this change, and they know how hard you work, and they know how professional you are. So they believe in you, and they have your back. All right, let one card on the bouquet, please. Yes, they believe in justice. They believe in justice. They believe in cause and effect. Whatever you put out there will come back in. Whatever they put out there will come back in. There's a justice decision over your job or over the circumstances in your company. Again, I'm seeing someone in a lab. Maybe people are moving around. Maybe management is making decisions. And I feel like you have justice on your side, and your family, your support system, your support group, and it can be your coworkers, it can be your friends, it can be people you're working with, really understand or see that justice is going to prevail. Yes, look at that. You have justice on your side. So whatever decision is made, this is a decision for you to bring back balance in your job, but also mentally in your mind, to bring back calmness and balance for you to be able to make decisions in a calm manner. This is going to put everybody back in their place. Again, justice is on your side. So just be honest with yourself. There's going to be a fair decision here. And whoever needs to take responsibility they're going to take responsibility. But be careful not to have emotional reactions. Just stay balanced, seek harmony, right, in both your thoughts and the outside world. I know the interaction, I know the confrontation and the power struggle or the power of ego is there, but just make sure that you're very honest with yourself, and you stay balanced as you move forward in a new energy. Remember that this is moving forward. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's moving forward in a positive way. Just probably not the way you thought, or probably not at the moment you thought, or at the speed you thought, right? There's sudden movement there where you're not completely under control. I mean, you don't have things under control. That's what I mean. All right. Let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. One card on the Wheel of Fortune, and then I would like one card on the Two of Wands. What's coming in? All right, what's on the Wheel of Fortune? There we go. The end. Done. And then what do we have on the Three of Wands? What is coming in? A new offer, a new opportunity, finances coming in, creative offer. You have 2 pages, starting fresh. You can take a breather after the challenges. It has been difficult, a lot of responsibility, a lot of decisions to make, but you do have the support of justice. It can be court, it can be law, or it can be decisions made in your favor, and your family has your back, and or your support group or your coworkers, whatever it is, they have your back, and they have your back for your stability, your financial stability, and the harmony in your home. And we have here, you go, do we have the Page of Wands? No, we have the 2 pages, financial, ambitious, creative, excited for a new, like a little bit head in the clouds about new ideas, new partnerships, new teams to develop new things. Very creative, or something sort of out of the box, something that you haven't worked on before, or a way to work on it. In other words, new technologies maybe, thinking outside of the box. People are thinking outside of the box in this, whether we're still in research or lab or medical, and it doesn't have to be that, but it feels like it's something very meticulous, very a lot of numbers and a lot of research going on in this profession. Meticulous. I keep here meticulous. Okay. Take a breather. Take a breather. We do have the Knight of Wands. Now excited to move on. Once you take some rest after maybe confrontations, difficulties, backstabbing, call it what you want, but you don't have the Death card and you don't have the Judgment, but you do have the Hermit, which tells me that action is happening. Things are in the state of flux, things are moving, and that's really putting you in a different perspective. Like you need to rethink. You have to think of, what you want to do. And I think you have to think quickly. You have to assess your career, assess your choices, but no matter what, your family has your back. And you're excited, you're going to move forward. You do have a Knight of Wands. Knights are all about mission to action. I think you're overexcited before. Give one more card on this, because you go from the Page to the Knight with a little rest in between, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. So it can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with whom you're working, or someone around you that is fixing things, helping you, very pragmatic. Someone that's really putting things back into place and helping you reorganize. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Back to the Eight of Wands. Sudden action to make things better and to help you move forward and to help you reorganize your career or reorganize your choices within your job. Okay, very interesting reading. Very, very interesting reading. And again, very precise job, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be researching, and it doesn't have to be medical, but it feels like it's very, again, precise. So whatever you're working on, I really feel like, yeah, but it's microscopic, and you're looking through lenses, and yeah, so there we go. Lab. I mean, I can't, but it can be lab about anything. So comment down below, Gemini. Let me know what this is all about. Let me know what you're going through. Remember that this is your channel. These are your pages. Please feel free to write whatever you want down below, just as long as it's respectful. These are the energies for you to push forward, and to find clarity in your journey. So yes, three times the Eight of Wands, action forward, a lot of communication. Look at that. Action, 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 and sudden action. And I think that after a long time of introspection and a long time of waiting, finally there's action forward, and finally you're pushing forward either in a new job or in a new research or in a new way of working, joining a new team or joining a new company or joining a new lab with more technology and new ways of innovative ways. All right, is there any more cards besides the Eight of Wands for Gemini? Weekly, money and career. Ooh, too many cards. Any more cards? Thank you. Adapting, a lot going on, but your priorities have changed. And we have the Lovers. You're very honest with yourself, and your family's chiming in, or your coworkers, your team, the people that have your back. You are very honest, and honesty is key here. You want to be yourself. You will remain yourself. You will not back down. You will remain who you want to be. Integrity and honesty is most important in your choices. Yep, it's a new journey. You're detaching from old obligations, and you're detaching from the fear of judgment of those people, manager, company, the people around you. Yep, detaching from that. There you go, that old belief system or that contract, or believing that there's only one way to do things. Judgment, a lot of judgment there, and a lot of toxic or ego toxic manipulation there, tricking you in thinking that, but wait a second, you can only work here. We're the best, you could only be here. Anywhere else you go is not going to be the best, and it's not going to be as good as here. No, don't believe that nonsense. Yes, celebrate with your family and with your friends this rebirth, this healing, this understanding. You're now rising up. So if they tell you that, oh, there's nothing better than here, we have the best technology, we have the best engineers, or we have the best knowledge here. Here, this is you taking back your freedom to go out and go discover and work with other people, probably, yes, in different ways, and probably a whole new way. Maybe you're even maybe you're even working with people, in other countries with complete new technologies, or a whole different approach to, I'm hearing medicine, a whole different approach to medicine, or a whole different approach to research, or a whole different approach to whatever this very meticulous job you're doing. Comment down below. Let me know what this is all about, Gemini. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here. Thank you, Gemini, from the bottom of my heart, to everyone connecting, watching this channel, and sharing your energies and journeys. Gratitude to each and every one. It's a little tricky right now. This channel is going through a little turbulence. I don't really know why. I guess it's just the sign of the times. But if you're willing, or if you have 2 seconds to support this channel, just give it a thumbs up. That's free. Or check out that you're subscribed, or comment. It always helps. It's free. It just takes a second. And I'm ever so grateful for your support and your help. I want to say that the magic word here is, well, look at all these major arcana. I'm just seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just, and 5, 6. It's 7. It's a big move. It's a bold move for you, but it's like an unexpected bold move, and all of a sudden you're projected, or you're going into an energy that's really, really more interesting, where you can evolve, where you can, it's a rebirth. It's a rebirth. You're also going to heal, and you're going to be able to purge all that energy of nonsense, of judgment, and maybe even you want to release, and forgive yourself for things, and forgive other people for things, because it's been a lot of ego and a lot of turbulence going on. But you're really moving, this big change, whether you want it or not, is really moving you into a beautiful space. So, and with the help of your loved ones or the people surrounding you, whoever has your back. So I want to say that the magic word here is rising, expanding my knowledge, expanding my knowledge. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put down below expanding my knowledge. Put it in the comment section. Don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, Geminis. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.